Welcome, my Action Principles champions. I'm Bill Fitzpatrick from BillFitzPatrick.com. I'm founder of the nonprofit American Success Institute, and I'm honored to be one of your teachers on your wonderful life journey to real estate success. This is real estate principle number 13. Your time is coming. Your time is coming. Stick out your hand if you want your share of all the wealth that you see around you. I want you to go out today. I want you to look. I want you to see every office building. I want you to look at the mall. I want you to look at every condo you see. Hey, look at those waterfront condos. Every mansion, every store on Rodeo Drive. Every one of these wonderful real estate assets is eventually going to pass from, well, old hands to young. Your time is coming. But you got to be there in the game. You got to stick out your hands if you want your share of the wealth. Buildings, as we know, last much longer than people do, especially with modern construction and building codes. And what's the average life of a building? 100 years? Could be much longer. However, the average holding period for a real estate asset is less than 10 years. Well, put these two facts together and you know that almost every building will have many owners over the course of its useful life. I can remember back almost 40 years ago hearing this exact lecture from my mentor, Don Notto. It was one of those afternoons after school, and I was in there talking to Don, and I was saying, I want to balance my portfolio, diversify a little. I'd like to buy one of the commercial buildings in my small specific investment area at the time. But it seemed to me, an anxious, ambitious young man 40 years ago, that none of these buildings were ever for sale. Don said to me, Bill, the average owner of one of these buildings that you're interested in, I know most of these guys, it's over 50. How old are you, Bill? You're in your 20s? Really, Bill, all you have to do is to outlive these guys, and, well, you can probably buy all of these buildings. Stay alert. Be prepared. Well, guess what? It took me 20 years, but I did eventually buy one of those buildings. And I'm sure that there's some young investor out there taking a look at me and thinking, that old guy, how much longer can he last? All properties pass from old hands to young. This is an important lesson. You are an action principle champion. You are alert and aware. So be patient. Keep doing your research. And be ready, because your time is coming. If you like these real estate videos and you find them helpful, well, come on, you know what to do. This is a nonprofit organization. If you're watching on YouTube, click and donate a few dollars to support our nonprofit work. Keep this going and let us help as many people as we possibly can. I'm a retired businessman. I'm donating my time. You can donate a little to help us reach others. If you are, well, an Action Principles champion who is going to follow all of this wonderful advice and be, well, rich and retired in 20 years or less. I'm Bill Fitzpatrick, and I'll be back shortly with our next real estate principle number 14. Real estate agents really aren't very smart. Hoorah! Let's go out and let's do it.
Thank you for listening. For more information on Bill's work, the Action Principles, and the American Success Institute, please visit BillFitzPatrick.com.